Now, back to Miller on Sports, the show that puts pro in sports. Everything else is just talk. Brought to you by the law offices of Ron Scholes.
Richard Miller with Miller on Sports, down here with the Jacksonville Giants tryout, talking to Humphrey, two-time national champion with the Florida Gators. You remember him as a shooting guard. He spent the last 3 years in Europe playing overseas. Lee, thanks so much for joining us this afternoon.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And Lee, first off, I want to say thank you. And how's the workout going this morning with head coach Kevin Waters and everybody?
The workout is good. The guys are really intense, focused. You can tell that everyone wants to improve and just work on their skills. I've been pretty fortunate in the past week or so, that the Giants have let me work out with them and train, and it's been good for me and hopefully help them out too.
And Lee, I'm not sure if you know this, but the Jacksonville Giants last year, their inaugural season, scored 200 points twice. Have you ever done that in your career, been on a team that scored 200 points?
Maybe over 3 games. I think I've been on a few teams that have hit 100 several times, but never 200.
And now you worked out summer workouts 2007 back with Washington Wizards. You've been overseas now. You've been in Greece, Poland, and Germany. Has there been a favorite country of yours? Has there been one that stood out and you said, I really like that one?
I've really enjoyed, I wasn't in Poland long, only about 3 months, so I don't have a lot of experience from there, but I've really enjoyed my time in Greece and in Germany. Spent the most time in Germany, 3 years there. But either one of those countries I would love to go back to.
And you're overseas for so long. I mean, I love the United States. I'm a hometown boy, Jacksonville, Florida. Was there something being away from the United States that you just thought, oh, hamburger? Or was there something that you just wanted when you were overseas?
I mean, every once in a while it happens, but I mean, when it comes to food, I really like to try new things. And everywhere I've been has had great food and stuff that I never got to eat when I was here. And when I'm over there, I try to embrace it and take in their culture and really just enjoy their lifestyle, because I know I'm probably not going to be able to do that for a long period of time.
Right. And I know even at 27 years old, you have to be learning something new daily from the game of basketball. I always like to ask this of athletes, is there one weakness that you see or one thing that you can really improve upon?
I think this past year I really wanted to try to improve just my overall offensive game. I've worked a lot this summer, one-on-one skills, ball handling, trying to be able to play the point more, just really trying to broaden my game and be more aggressive offensively.
Richard Miller with Miller on Sports here with Humphrey, two-time national champion. Of course, you won those 2 national championships, 06-07, head coach Billy Donovan. Was there one tip or phrase or something that you learned from Donovan that you've always held true to?
There's been a lot of stuff that Coach Donovan taught us. I think most recently probably is we used to say, live in the moment. And Walter Hodge used to give Coach Donovan a hard time about that, but I think it's a great saying, and that's from our 2 championships. That's one saying that we really held strongly, because you're going to make mistakes. Things aren't going to go your way, but you have to stay in the present and you have to move forward from there and really focus on what you're doing right then to improve and to your best. And this past season was tough for our team, and that was I went back to that a lot as motivation and just trying to improve that way.
And you mentioned former teammate Walter Hodge, and yet again, you mentioned those teams from 06-07, really two of the best teams I've ever seen. Just the teamwork was incredible. Do you still keep in touch with your teammates, Corey Brewer, Al Horford, Joe Camillo?
I talk to those guys occasionally, not a lot. I think our schedules and everyone is so busy, and me being overseas makes it tough. But this summer I was pretty fortunate. I got to see Corey down in Gainesville when he was running his camp. I talked to Al on the phone, and I like to catch up as much as I can. I went down to Gainesville and saw Coach Donovan and his staff.
That's great.
So,
and also I'm wondering, because you're 27 years old, we talked about your overseas playing and everything. You work hard in the gym, and that's only what you do. You focus in the gym and your basketball work. What do you feel like the future holds for Lee Humphrey?
It's hard to say. I mean, in my dream world, I would like to play overseas for another 5-10 years, but who knows if that will happen. Right now, I'm just focusing on getting better, and I'm currently waiting for a position over there. Hopefully something will open up.
And I know before we did this interview, we were joking a little bit, and I always like to know whether it's Olympians or people that have national championship rings. I want to know, where do you keep your 2-time national championship rings?
I told Richard earlier that I couldn't tell him where, but they're back home safe in the bank.
There we go. Well, I just wanted to know, just in case people are wondering out there, and I know after the basketball career, and I want to let you get back soon to your workout, but do you see yourself coaching anytime? Because a lot of players finish their career, and I've talked to a former Giants player that's already getting back and wants to give back to the community. Could you see yourself one day doing that?
I've thought about that a lot recently, and right now my feeling is that I don't really want to get into coaching in a team sense, maybe individually or something like that. But there's days when I think, maybe I could be a good coach. So I think it depends a lot on the day, a lot how I'm feeling at that time. But right now, I really don't know what I want to do afterwards.
Lee Humphrey, two-time national champion with the Florida Gators, joining Miller on Sports. Lee, thanks so much.
Thanks
really
for having
enjoyed
me.
it. All right. We good to go?
Yep.
Excellent.
All right.
Again, I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
And we'll get in touch, maybe do some radio or whatnot, but
Okay.
good luck with everything.
All right.
So
Thanks.
you going to be traveling a lot?
5-2. Hey, I work him. Good job.
Move out that way, son.